Hola amigos, and welcome to Seville on match day -1. I'm Derek Clark from the Rangers Review, of course, and I'm here for another fantastic walk around. I'm outside the supporter fan zone here in the city. I've just arrived, so I'm going to take you a little tour in and around the fan zone so you can have a wee look and see what you can expect if you're heading down here at any point, either today or tomorrow. And I can tell you, as you can see, absolutely melting again this afternoon in Spain. Fortunately, I've not turned red just yet, so I'm keeping my little pale complexion going, but I'm not too sure how long that's going to last. But let's just burrow this camera around. It's a cracking little walk from our apartment, and I'll have a little wander about so you can see for yourself what you can expect if you come here. So let's head over. You can see on the far side loads of portaloos, and they're actually quite cleverly, there's pink ones and green ones. I'd imagine that's to separate the ladies from the gentlemen. Let's take you up here. In fact, we'll burrow around. You can see absolutely sensational building. I'll just tip this phone up. Some of the architecture here is quite stunning here in Seville. So, and it's a lovely park here as well. It's in the Plaza de España is where the fan zone is. And it sounds like there's a bit of activity going on up to our right hand side. There's a stage up there, so I'll take you up there shortly. But let's just head over down this way. Excitement very much building. When I went for a little walk earlier on for breakfast, there's a whole load more Ranger supporters that have arrived today. Bumped into several of them. Many of them wearing that orange shirt, which is selling like hotcakes, the third jersey for next season. And I'm sure you'll see plenty of them as we approach the fan zone here. You can see a little Heineken stall over there. There's a Frankfurt fan. I've not seen many of them. More portaloos there. Let's head. What we'll do is we'll cut through here, head down this right hand side. Look at that. Absolutely magnificent buildings here inside this park. You look over there. Wow. There's a Ranger supporter over there just getting some essentials, some Heineken. Obviously other lagers are available. There we go, fantastic little stall there if you plan on heading here. Easy to get to. Everything's really in the city is quite within walking distance, although if you watch my walk around of the Estadio La Cartuja stadium where the big screens will be showing the game, you're advised to get a cab or something to that, because it's a bit of a trek, to be honest. There you go, some horse and carts if that tickles your fancy at some point today. Another bar. So supporters well looked after. I'll walk through the big giant star here. In fact, what we'll do is we'll walk through this and I'll go to the left where the big entrance is. Hopefully you can see okay. I mean, and the sun glare isn't affecting the image too much. I can't really see the comments, so if you're commenting, apologies if I can't get to them. But the idea is just to give you a flavour of what to expect here in the fan zone. Oh, look at that. Magic. Little stall selling bocadillo, bacon and queso. A wee ham, baguette, olive oil, you name it. And let's burrow this round. Look at that. James Tavernier adorning the entrance. The top scorer, of course, in the competition, which is absolutely mind-blowing. There's a boy there just getting his picture taken. Superb stuff. Right, let's oof, nearly tripped there. Let's walk through the entrance then. The grand entrance. Still absolutely magnificent to see Rangers featured in the Europa League signage in the final. It really is mind-blowing stuff. Let's head over. Look at that fountain. Superb. Lots of film crews. There's another Frankfurt supporter. We'll try and speak to a few Frankfurt fans. I want to get a flavour of how they're feeling ahead of this game. But you can see here lots of activity. Oh, there's the trophy right there. Bang. Hopefully the Rangers boys are lifting that aloft come Wednesday evening. We'll get closer to it so you can have a wee gander. Absolutely sensational trophy. Let's hope that's it. Being taken back to Glasgow with the team. Oh. Some photographs being taken. There's the two strips, of course, that the two sides will be wearing. Frankfurt in white tomorrow night. Rangers in all blue. Wow. Hopefully get a picture taken beside that myself, to be honest. There's some Rangers fans heading over here getting a picture taken. I think they're going to get a photograph of the trophy. I think there's a queue here. If you're heading down wanting a photo with the trophy, there's a bit of a queue. Not too bad though, to be honest. Boys there getting a picture taken with the team. Bunch of players that can become immortal tomorrow night. Madness, isn't it? Yeah, good to see. And like I say, a good number of Rangers fans turning up today from far and wide. Let's head over this direction. Hopefully you can hear me with the sound of the PA in the background. What is that strip? Wow, that's a mashup with the Rangers kits. It's just, I wonder if I can barrel in here. Look at that. Class. What's that?
Can we take a photo of you with us?
No, it's okay. I'm just doing a wee video here. Just a wee, what's how did you come to create that?
Dutch guy we work with. He basically creates like custom shirts out of like, so it's a bunch of your old kits basically.
Yeah.
Chopped up and then sewed back together.
Yeah.
And he did them for like basically a load of the teams in the Europa League, and as they got knocked out, and then we brought these two.
Yeah, that's a beauty. So is he selling it, or is he auctioning it off, or he just knows?
No, I think we're probably going to hold on to it afterwards.
Yeah.
I work for Bleach Report Football, so we might have it sort of up in the office or something like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, no, it looks
They're nice. Yeah, it's cracking looking. Class. So when did this open up? Was it today or was it?
Yeah, this morning. So we've been like setting up for the last couple of days. Open this morning.
Yeah.
Open all day today until like 10, and then open until like 6 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have you got tickets?
No, I'll be working at the game. I work for a website covering Rangers, so I'm working at the game.
I work for BR Football.
Yeah.
We're working alongside Enterprise for this. So.
Yeah. Class.
That's fun.
Aye, it's I can't wait. Enjoy the game, buddy. Thanks for talking to you. Cheers. There you go. Boy, explaining that mashed up Rangers jersey, an absolute beauty that, by the way. Wouldn't mind one of those for myself. Here we go. This is what it's all about. Fire the ball past the Frankfurt goalie. And we've got Tavernier there. We've got Alfredo. And if you've seen the videos, Alfredo heading over in the plane this morning, sensational stuff. The sunglasses look cool as. El Buffalo heading out here. Cannot wait to. I think you should go full-blown John Terry mode if Rangers win the trophy on Wednesday. Get the full kit on, get on the pitch at the full-time whistle. I would love to see Alfie holding that trophy aloft. There's a little stand there again. Alfredo Morelos donning. He's on a lot of the billboards here, and the advertising is Alfredo. Loves this competition, of course. It's so unfortunate that he's not going to feature in the final. He would have loved nothing else to have led the line for Rangers, and it would have been so beneficial if Rangers could have him leading that line. Oh, look at this boy painting Tavernier here. Let's see if we can see that. Look at that. Wow. I wonder what other ones he's doing there. That looks like Kemar Roof by the looks of things. They need to colour him in. This is class. There you go. There's Tav in all his glory. Cracking work, boys. Brilliant. Right, let's take a wee wander down this direction. There's a queue, incidentally, for the picture with the team in there. You can see you can take a picture with the trophy as well. Once I finish this video, I'm going well up there and getting that photo with the coveted trophy. I see the stage, by the way. No idea who these guys are on the stage, but let's see. It sounds like they're speaking Spanish. That's the Rangers badge, and the Frankfurt one also. It's like some sort of radio station or something like that. There's a boy with a Malaga jersey on and a Seville jersey. No doubt talking about the big one tomorrow night. Right, there's a wee Justy cabin there. Let's head over this direction, and there's some orange footballs in there. I'm not too sure what's going on in there. Let's take a little wander, have a look inside. Just a bit of promotional material, it looks like. We'll burrow this round. Now this is what it's all about. You can play football here. Now, how you do that in this searing heat, I do not know. It is sweltering conditions, must be touching on 35, 36 degrees at this point. It's the hottest day since I've been here. I arrived on Sunday, and I certainly feel the difference today. It's melting, and there's the boys playing football there. Might get myself in there later on. Fantastic. There's it. Put the ball in there. Boys hit the shot. So, as you can see, plenty going on here at the fan zone. And if we walk down here, I mean, the setting is picturesque, stunning. There's a boy in a boat, Rangers fans in a rowing boat over there. Well, we're on our way. We're on our way. By hook or by crook, they're on our way. I think I've just hired that though, to be fair, but there you go. Getting immersed in the culture here, the Rangers supporters. Boys, just taking a look at this stunning architecture of that building. It's almost like a curved building. It's very palace-like. There's a boy doing the toilet in the rowing. Things you love to see, and it's like a moat surrounding this building, as you can see. Let's walk around here. Oh, look at this. Burrow this round and get a wee game at football, tennis, heady tennis. There's so much to do here. There's a little, another little pitch in there, a little mini pitch for you if you want to play against your pals or what have you. You can go in there. It's not very busy, I've got to say. I think, as we heard the boy just mentioning earlier, only opened today. I imagine tomorrow it'll be mobbed with Rangers and Frankfurt supporters. There's a little sort of information desk. There we go. And there's an official shop as well. Let's see some of the merchandise that they're selling here. Let's have a wee closer inspection there. Balls, t-shirts, you name it, scarves. Don't need a scarf in this weather, that's for sure. T-shirts, Rangers t-shirts. Look at some of the prices, look at some of the gear here. There you go. Class stuff. Spiral round. Some more Frankfurt fans. There's some more boys, some Frankfurt fans, I think it is, getting a photo with the trophy. Hopefully their team isn't parading next to it come tomorrow night. But that's pretty much it, I think. Pan back to the main entrance, you can see it really is fantastic to be here. Stunning setting, as I mentioned. There's a Rangers flag over there. That's the first one I've seen since coming here. The Castle Milk Bluebells. That's it. Let's head over and have a wee look at that. What I'll do is I'll take you out in the outside as well for a little wander about. Yeah, there we go. Good to see. We need to get a Rangers review flag out here. We'll put it, me and Josh will stick it up in the press box tomorrow night. Not too sure we'll get away with that right enough. Look at this intricate detailing, if that's your thing. This is where they hire the boats if you want to have a wee paddle, a wee row. These boys just coming back into the harbour. Let's go through here. I'll take you a little walk up here. So as you make your way down in the park, as I mentioned earlier on, there's somewhere to buy some food. There's another Heineken stall. So many Heineken stalls, folks, so you won't be short of a lager or two. That's my dad actually over there talking to a couple of Rangers supporters, so I'll head over there shortly. You see lots of tables laid out. And shade as well, which is hugely important because it's, as I mentioned, it's melting here, so you want to seek shade if you can, especially if you get the sort of complexion I've got, which is almost as pale as you can go. almost ghost-esque in my complexion. But here we go. What's this over here? Another Heineken stall. Selling Heineken, how much for original? €5 for there you go, Heineken. You get Heineken original, Heineken silver, or Heineken non-alcoholic. So €5 for a Heineken, folks. Reasonable stuff, you'd have to, quite reasonable. Not as good as that bar, of course, outside the ground. It was selling it for €1.50. But decent value nonetheless. And as we head up here, that's where the fan zone ends. This, what a building this is. Look at this. Let's just pan round here. So this is the view you're going to get if you make your way towards the fan zone. Such a privilege to be here and working for the Rangers Review. Remember, just to give you a wee reminder, we've got that great offer on just now, £6 for 6 months worth of content. And huge congratulations to Natalia, who won the 2 tickets for the final earlier this morning. Joshua is heading over to have a wee chat with him. Congratulate her as well. Superb stuff. But yeah, £6 for 6 months worth of content, folks. Head over to rangersreview.co.uk/subscribe for all the details. It really is, we're practically giving it away. For the content you receive, it's second to none. So I'd head over there and find out all about it. There you go, you can have some, looks like some Nutella, some waffles if you fancy that. And there's some wee gift stalls as well, selling the hats, the flamingo dresses, Spanish flags, some balls there as well. No doubt they'll be getting balls volleyed up into the air tomorrow. I get smacked in the head by one in Leipzig. It's brought great amusement to many of the bears in the square there. But there you go, there's some ice creams, ice lollies if you fancy that sort of thing. Some water as well. Remember, just to keep yourselves hydrated, folks, if you're heading out. But yeah, stunning setting right in the park here in Seville. It really is something else. And then we go back to the entrance. So that'll do us there for the tour. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Remember, just a reminder, myself, Joshua, will be on the evening show again live from Rangers Review HQ at 6 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. Spanish time if you're in Spain. And we've got a special guest on with us. We've got David Edgar from Heart and Hand joining us this evening. So it'll be great to have him on. If you want to put your questions across to myself, Joshua and David, just get yourself on our YouTube, Facebook or Twitter accounts. Fire your question in, we'll try and get through as many of them as possible. It was a great show yesterday with Ali Bain. Great chat about Rangers, of course, some of the big talking points, and looking ahead to the big one tomorrow night, which is why we are all here. It could be a very, very special, momentous week for Rangers Football Club. It really could. But there you go. So if you've not seen the walk around just outside the ground and where they'll be showing the game on the big screens, take a look at them on Facebook. And this is the fan zone as well, folks, if you're heading down here. Lots of events planned. There's an itinerary, different things on the go, all day today, all day tomorrow as well. So get yourself down here if you've got a bit of time, and there's plenty to keep yourself entertained. But for now, I'll see you